Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more Men Behaving Badly. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. We are starting season 3, man. And we wrapped up season 2 with Terrible House Guest, man. I guess you can never go wrong with that story plot. It's usually pretty funny when somebody comes into your house and they like disrespect everything. Probably the funniest thing was that they made them miss their flight, like locked them in the room at the end, because I thought they weren't going to be able to get their comeuppance with them being super disrespectful, just for a hope of a nice vacation out in, I think it was Spain or whatever, and they didn't even get the vacation, but it was cool. They locked them in a room and weren't able to get their flight after they're being disrespectful the entire time. That was pretty good. Then also Gary snapping on that girl. What did he call her? I think he said a goofy bitch. That was good. She's like, only the top part scratch. Yeah, that's how like where the needle goes. That was really, really good. That was funny. Like he held his cool for a long time, man. It was justifiable. He was justifiably angry with the way they're treating his home, dude. It was ridiculous. Shoot, gotta say, like, worse than a hotel, because a hotel will like charge you for all the damage and stuff they're doing, man. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But I enjoyed the last episode, man. We're gonna jump into this one. Hopefully everything is all good. Still has some internet issues. I was on the phone with the internet company now, that's I'm starting a bit late because my internet completely went out. I'm hoping this uploads just fine and I don't have any issues. If so, I'm not gonna try to get them to upload to all the sources. It might just be one source today. We'll see. It might just be Google Drive, and if you watch this now, you'll see that it's only one link, and I'll actually type and explain why there's only one link. But if not, all the links will be there and we'll be all good, and be no point in this. I might just trim this portion out. We'll see. But yeah, man, let's just go ahead and jump into it, and we will talk about it more at the end.
So what do you reckon on Troyism then?
What, the little puppet chap?
No, that's Troy Tempest.
Oh.
So 3 in a bed sex, you know, threesomes.
Oh, yeah, it's good, that. I once turned down an 8-some, which is like a threesome plus a 5-some. Van load of birds pulled up at the lights. One of them stuck her head out the window and she says, "Why don't you jump in and give us all a baby?"
A bit forward, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. They were nuns, actually. I think they'd had craft too many at the Happy Eater.
Yeah, you know, actually, I wouldn't mind spending a bit more time around the flat, you know, because Dad's been put on part-time working, and she's like upstairs all day, and I'm like downstairs. It's like that program.
Sad, horny neighbour.
No, upstairs, downstairs. Anyway, she's just finished with Denzel, you see, so I reckon if I make the move now, I'll be in there.
Let's face it, Tony, the only way you're going to be in there is if you're both marooned on a desert island and she is a poisonous berry or a nut, which makes her temporarily deaf, dumb, stupid, forgetful, and desperate for sex.
Yeah.
50-50 chance, you reckon?
He even botched it. God bless him, dude.
Dad, what are we going to read in area then?
He's
I'm
be
going
trying.
up market.
Why, Les?
Well, the brewery says I was attracting too many old men with dribble hanging out of their mouths. I've got the magazines out of a bin.
Yeah, Les, there's an old fried egg stuck in this one.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna eat it,
I'll
isn't he?
have that.
I thought he was gonna eat it right there, but that dude's a joke, bro. I knew he was gonna eat it though.
Well, seriously, how many have you had?
Oh, I don't know about you, but I stopped counting about 50, you know.
50?
God bless him.
Kid stuff.
I'm just a bit of a feminist, you see. I worship women, each and every one of them.
Yeah, not for very long, obviously.
There's 2 billion of them out there, mate. It's a race against time.
Yeah. You know sex?
Is that the one where 2 people bounce up and down together with everything flapping about a bit?
Go ahead and
That's
describe it.
You know how some people have had lots of partners and other people have had possibly not quite so many?
I love it when you tease me to breaking point with your probing questions.
How many have you had?
Don't go down this road, man.
Should never ask a woman that question, Gary.
Why not?
Well, if she's had a lot, then she's a slut, and if she hasn't had very many, then she's a frigid old witch.
Which one are you?
Yeah, he's not gonna get the answer. Either
Well,
way.
I suppose if I had to put myself in a pigeonhole, I'd say I was in the woman with disappointing boyfriend category.
They can answer the
Put
question.
this on.
Fantastic.
What would you say was average, though, for a girl?
234.
Don't be disgusting.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I suppose suppose it's reasonable for people of our age to have had up to, well, let's say, a dozen partners for...
12?
say-
For a girl? 12 men have...
Yes, all right. I'm sorry for think you're sleeping with a slut.
What's this?
Shop.
Delicatessen.
This dude. Oh no. Big bet.
Oh, hi, Tony.
Oh, hi, Debs.
That Western sloping mare.
That's very good. And it's a pity you weren't on the holiday with us.
Yes, that's one of those tragedies, isn't it?
Hey, word on
The
the
year
line.
after that, we went to Cardigan, but we forgot to take the camera. Funnily enough, we also forgot to take our cardigans.
George, please don't make me sit on your head until you can't speak anymore.
Are you all right? You seem very on edge.
Can I ask you a personal question, George?
I'd like to have you up against the wall, Gary.
Like shot?
I've got to take a picture of you for the security parts.
Oh, like I said, he'd like to see him killed.
George, can I say it's nice to meet a man who isn't ashamed to admit that his sexual experience is a little bit limited.
Oh, I wouldn't say limited. When I was a bachelor, I was like a rat up a drain pipe.
It was out there get
Huge
it.
smile.
That dark. Oh no. Yeah, that I flirt with nothing. I just did it in front of him the whole time. This is gonna be great. Gotta get back over there, man. It's too late.
3.
Yes, well,
All
that's
right,
not very
man.
many, is it?
That's a bunch, George.
Matter.
Of course it matters. Women don't respect a man who's only had 3 partners.
Well, I think you should be proud. You've resisted trivial involvements. You've been faithful. Now, that's rather beautiful.
No, I've just been turned down a lot.
Still,
Oh, poor
think of
guy.
the time you've saved.
Saved for what? Oh, that happens all the time, doesn't it? Oh, Gary, Linda Evangelista and Winona Ryder are here to make love to you. No, I'm sorry. I'm saving the time.
Can I make us a nice cup of tea?
What would you like then? Cindy Crawford, Linda Robson, Jacqueline Smith, Mary Helvin, Jerry Hall.
Don't mind, actually.
Linda Lusardi, Joan Collins, Angela Lansbury. That was a mistake. Latoya Jackson or Cher.
You've got a lot.
Actually, we're missing an early Raquel Welch, but Gary's got his feelers out.
Well, who does the best exercises?
We don't exercise to him.
Yeah, being there meets the ladies and spandex.
No, you choose. It's sad, but you seem to be an expert.
Okay.
He need his butt whooped. Dude, don't you dare. You're gonna get busted. Come on, dude. This is so perfect. Oh, yeah. This is giving me a pervert.
There.
Goofy.
I get quite interested in photography, you know.
Yes, it's a rather good hobby.
I rescued this cat from a burning warehouse when I was about 17, and while I was doing it, this radiator fell on the backs of my legs.
God bless him. Bad burns.
Oh dear.
Those burns. He's gonna lose his underwear, isn't it? Or his Speedos or whatever. She was worried.
I'll tell you, Tony vomited off the top diving board of the pool yesterday afternoon.
Oh, very Tony.
Yeah, apparently the filter mechanism exploded.
Dang.
What's he doing on the top board?
I think he was just standing up there and vomiting.
Trying to impress Deborah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Talking of which, weren't you going to show me evidence of your incredible sexual career?
Okay. Yep, photos of the women in my life whose existence you seem to doubt. There.
What are you trying to prove, Gary?
Nothing. I've got some letters here somewhere. Here we go. I think she spells you are the most considerate and physically astonishing lover I've ever had rather well, don't you?
Oh no, come on, man.
Listen, Gary, I mean, I didn't know about any of this, and it's... But it's hurtful.
Well, fair's fair, love. I mean, you tried to make me out to be a liar and a pathetic guy. Oh, come on, look, it doesn't matter. Oh. There.
Gary, hug me properly! Gary! Oh!
Doing my photograph.
Oh no.
They're my photographs.
Look, that's Mandy Sturgis and there's Sarah.
They are mine. Look, that's me there, that one with the nice brunette with her back to the camera.
Oh, yeah, that's Anthea, Gary.
Well, what about the letters?
Yeah, I think the alarm bell started ringing when I saw the phrase, yours faithfully, George, crossed out and then replaced with, all my love, moist thighs.
So you knew?
Oh, Gary.
Goof ass.
I always know. We're raising our pelvises and tilting them. Pelvic team, feels good now, don't you? Okay then, stretch those thighs. Yep, I know it's hurting. Okay now, up on your haunches. Let's make every day a product firming day.
He's out of control.
Classic.
I actually thought he took the time to like put together a portfolio like fake photos or something. He got the guy who was taking the pictures at the job to put things together for him because they look like just from a distance like a bunch of piles of like black and white photos. So I thought he got the dude to like take a bunch of pictures with like ladies or something because I thought he was in the photos. And then he just wrote a bunch of random letters and like scattered it within it to try to like play her. There's no way. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think she's not gonna fall for this. They're all like freshly developed. That's what I thought he did. I didn't think about him just running to grab old boy's conquest, like Tony's conquest, and try to like play him off as his own. Either way, I knew she was gonna fall for whatever he came up with. But he never actually told her the number. I knew but yeah, she wasn't gonna fall for 50. He just went too extreme. I think she would have went for like maybe 10. She probably would have believed 10. She probably wouldn't believe 10 either. Because of the weird stuff Gary has done. And she watched him kind of like strike out and fail and all that kind of stuff. And she said she approached him when he was, pushing women into corners. And I don't know, like, you just watch Gary just see how much he's been turned down and stuff. That kind of like, 3 for sure is believable. But yeah, I don't know how many he could probably convince her. I thought she was going to say a number and they were going to go into that whole situation they're in again with him trying to open the relationship up and everything just going south because him putting his foot in his mouth again, being a goofball, being silly. But yeah, it worked out completely different than the way I expected it to work out. She just knew the whole time and she just messed with him. I thought he was gonna open up and share because it seemed like he was when he was laying his head on her saying that you could tell me anything, yada yada yada, and I thought he was gonna actually open up and just tell her and she was gonna honestly make a joke or mess with him or something. Dude's a goofball, man. It didn't even click for me at first with the whole exercise tape things that they were, rubbing him out to the exercise tape. I'm like, why did he go and rent all those just so she got variety? We're like, no, they own all those tapes because they're playing choking a chicken to exercise tapes. But yeah, this is good stuff. Good start to the series, to series 3, season 3. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.